You ever get a text that makes you check the date, the time, and then question reality for a second? Yeah, that was me last Tuesday. So I'm sitting on my couch, doing absolutely nothing productive, scrolling through my phone like a professional procrastinator. Suddenly, my phone buzzes. I look down, and the name on the screen almost made me drop the phone. It was my ex. Now keep in mind, we hadn't talked in 3 years. Not a like, not a comment, not even an accidental, hey, sorry, wrong person. Nothing. So when I saw the message, my brain immediately went into detective mode. I'm thinking, did something happen? Did she get hacked? Is this some kind of emotional jump scare? I open the text, and it just says, hey, this might sound weird, but I need a favor. First of all, starting a message with, this might sound weird, is never a good sign. That's how horror movies start. So I stare at the message for a solid 2 minutes, not typing, just staring. You know that moment where you're deciding whether to open a door in a haunted house? Yeah, that feeling. Finally, I reply, depends on the favor. A minute later, she responds, do you still have the hoodie I gave you? Now listen, this hoodie situation immediately brought back memories, because during our relationship, she was obsessed with that hoodie. It was this oversized gray hoodie she gave me for my birthday, and like every comfortable hoodie on earth, it slowly became my hoodie. So I reply, yeah, I think I still have it. Why? She texts back, can I have it back? At this point, I'm just confused. Not angry, not emotional, just confused. 3 years of silence, and the mission is hoodie retrieval. So I ask her, wait, why do you need it now? And her answer made the whole situation even weirder. She said, my new boyfriend keeps stealing my hoodies, and that one was my favorite. I just sat there laughing. Like, imagine explaining that to your new boyfriend. Yeah, babe, I'm just texting my ex real quick. Don't worry, it's for clothing purposes. But it gets better. She then sends another message. If you don't have it anymore, that's okay. And that's when I remembered something. About 6 months after we broke up, my cousin borrowed that hoodie during a trip, and somehow it disappeared into the mysterious black hole where all borrowed clothes go. You know that place, the same dimension where missing socks and Tupperware lids live. So I text back, yeah, funny story, I actually lost it. There was a pause. Then she replied with, you lost my hoodie? Now, suddenly, it felt like we were back in a relationship argument from 2019. So I said, to be fair, it became my hoodie. Another pause. Then she just replied with, wow. And that was it. Conversation over. 3 years of silence, a random hoodie investigation, and somehow I still ended up in trouble. Honestly, the whole thing taught me something. No matter how much time passes, exes have this magical ability to reappear out of nowhere, usually with the most random request possible. Next time my phone buzzes with a message from an old contact, I'm preparing myself mentally. Because at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if someone texts me after 5 years asking if I still have their Netflix password. And honestly, I probably do.